Hello investors, good evening. Today we are going to talk about a fund which focuses on multi-cap strategies and also it gives better returns compared to its competitors. So today we are going to talk about HDFC Mid Cap Fund. So what type of fund it is? At first let us see what are the returns of this fund. So in the past 1 month it has given close to 5.55% returns. Past 3 months 3.64% returns. 6 months it has given 12.95% returns, and in the last year if you had invested it would have given you 8.25% returns. In the last 3 years the average return was 26.57%, and in the last 5 years the average return was 30.01%. And for the all time, so let's say when this fund started and you invested when this fund was launched, then you would have made close to 17.78% returns annually. We have seen the returns, it is pretty good. Now let's see about the details of the scheme. At first it is a mutual fund scheme. So the age of this fund is 18 years old. The lock-in period for this fund is nil. So there is no lock-in at all for this fund. You can invest anytime, you can exit anytime. So is there an exit load? Yes, there is exit load, 1% exit load if units are redeemed or switched out within 1 year from the date of allotment. Nil if the units are redeemed switched after 1 year after the date of allotment. So let's say suppose you sell the units whatever you got before 1 year, then there will be 1% exit load. And if you did not sell it and if you want to sell it after 1 year, then there will be no exit load at all. So what is the fund size or what is the asset under management of this fund? It is rupees 84,854.73 crores. It is a pretty big fund. What is the expense ratio of this fund? It is 1.37%. And what are the tax implications of this fund? So if you withdraw before 1 year, then there will be 20% tax on gains. If you withdraw after a year, then there will be 12.5% tax on gains above 1.25 lakh per financial year. So now let's see who is the manager of this fund. Okay, let's see who is the manager of this fund. So this fund is managed by Chirag Setalvad from June 2007 to present. From last 18 years, Chirag Setalvad is managing this fund, and there is another fund manager who is Chirag, who is managing this fund since June 2023 and till present, so from the last 2 years. So what is the risk rating of this fund? So risk rating for this fund, risk and ratings for this fund is Angel One has given it 4 stars, Chrysler has given it 3 stars, Morningstar has given it 4 stars, and Value Research has given it 4 stars. Your investment will be at very high risk. So what does it mean when we say very high risk? It means that there would be a higher chance of ups and downs or lows and highs in your fund. But you will get a pretty good return if you stay invested for long term. So what do I mean by long term? More than 3 years or more than 5 years. So what are the holdings of this fund? Who are the holders or where is your money invested in this fund? So 8.47% of your money goes to TREPS, 4.76% goes to Max Financial, 3.54% goes to Balakrishna Industries or BKT Tires, 3.26% to Indian Bank, 3.18% to Fortis Healthcare, 3.16% to AU Small Finance Bank, 2.93 to Coforge, 2.91 to Federal Bank, 2.9 to HPCL, and 2.87 to Glenmark. Otherwise, there are many different companies in which your money is getting invested. So there are many companies. So what is the benefit of investing in many companies? So you get diversification. Whatever the risk may be, maybe if some company goes loss or if some company fades out from the market, then your money will not be in loss or your money will be safe because it is diversified across different stocks. So that is the feature or that is the advantage of diversification. So what are the similar funds or from which funds does this fund give you good returns? The similar funds are Motilal Oswal Mid Cap Fund, Nippon India Fund Plan, Edelweiss Mid Cap Fund. So these are all the funds that are competitive with this fund. So how, let's say you do not want to invest in HDFC Mid Cap Fund, then where could you invest your money in? You could invest your money in Quad Mid Cap Fund or any other Mid Cap Fund, whatever you like. So now let's see the return what we have got or what you would have got if you had invested, let's say rupees, let me choose here, let's say you do a minimum SIP, let me take 5,000 rupees. So if you had invested 5,000 rupees per month in this fund for the last 3 years, then your money would have become 2.76 lakhs by today. From the last 5 months, then your money would have become 86.97 lakhs by today. And if you had invested from the had invested rupees 5,000 every month for the last 10 years, then your money would have become 37.66 lakhs. So this is a pretty good amount. Now let's say if someone wants to invest for one time, so what would be his amount? So let me take for one time users, let me take the average investment 1.5 lakhs. So if you had invested 1.5 lakhs before 10 years in this fund, then your money would have become 20.69 lakhs. If you had invested if you had invested 1.50 lakhs before the last 5 years, in the last 5 years, then your money would have become 5.57 lakhs. If you had invested the 1.50 lakhs in the last 3 years, before 3 years, then your money would have become 3.04 lakhs. And if you had invested rupees 1.50 lakhs before 1 year, then your money would have become 1.89 lakhs by today. So what do you understand from this fund? This fund is a pretty good fund. It is a high risk fund, but the returns are pretty good. So what do you need to do to invest in this fund? You need to contact me in the given number in the description box or in the screen. So my mobile number is 736308480 and my email ID is imtiazalamchatra@gmail.com. Both are in the screen as well as in the description box. If you want to invest here, then you can contact me there and I will guide you through all of this. So why do you want guidance from me? Because I am a mutual fund distributor. I have passed NISM certificate as well as I have passed the AMFI exam and I have got the license. So you could trust me. That's all for today. If you want to invest in this fund, I will provide the email ID and the mobile number in the description box. You could contact me from there. Hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.